the vast majority of my educational experience has been experiential education, and so I can talk about this semester a little bit. For me, I have 2 8-hour clinical rotations per week, so 1 day a week. So on Tuesdays for 8 hours, I'm on one of the cardiothoracic surgery step-downs at the Cleveland Clinic, which is awesome because I'm literally working with the best doctors and surgeons and nurses in the world for cardiac care, and I'm just like, I'm there, I'm watching them do it, I'm helping them do it, and it's been a really awesome experience.
I met this wonderful company called Maddies Place, and it is a organization that works with homeless pregnant women and their infants. I was accepted to go work for them, so I moved out and moved to a whole nother state, moved to Arizona by myself, and I lived and worked in a homeless shelter, and that was super eye-opening because I was working with people of different backgrounds, socially, economically, racially, and got to see them bring life into this world.
I've done a lot of volunteering with CECL, that's the Center for Civic Engagement and Learning. In the past, I worked a lot with Seeds of Literacy, which is a program that teaches functionally illiterate adults on the skills they need to take the GED.
So right now I'm part of the Humanities at Work micro internship program. So I started in February and I got assigned to the Cleveland Observer, which is like a local Cleveland newspaper. And I'm a content intern, so I'm working on a project right now which is African American historic landmarks in Cleveland and doing like a top 10 list with descriptions. And it's been really exciting, and through that I've also gotten to participate in a community journalism workshop through the Observer where I was like a stipended participant, and I'm getting to learn how to do video interviews. I'm really excited. I've got one coming up next week.
CASE has a lot of research opportunities here. I'm involved in the School of Medicine in the Department of Pathology with Dr. Vincent Moner, and I've been doing developing drug test models for age-related cataracts.
I've had experiential learning in SAGES, not only in like the first seminar, 4th hour, where it's kind of a requirement to go out of the classroom and do stuff, but also this semester, my class is about objects, so we've gone to CMA and like analyzed the history of objects, and I'm about to go to the preservationist lab in the library and like see how they maintain all the stuff there, which is really interesting because we're talking about these philosophical ideas about objects. Now we can really apply them in like the real world setting.
And I also participated in a virtual internship last summer. It was hosted by like the Biomedical Engineering Alliance between the Cleveland Clinic and Case Western, and it was fully remote, but I got to meet a bunch of different like engineering professionals and hear about their experiences like in industry and also in academia, which was pretty cool. And then I learned about the engineering design process, and finally, like as like I guess the deliverable for the internship, I worked with some other interns and we developed like this prototype to help people with like upper limb mobility issues.
They let us help out with vaccine rollout, which was really cool because, you know, there's healthcare workers working on the front lines, but there's not really much you can do as an individual. It was something that I could do personally, that I could do at the moment during the pandemic, and I didn't have to wait like 8 years before I could start making a difference.
I work at the Duval lab in the chemical engineering department. There's an actinium-225 isotope that is used in a lot of cancer treatments, and we're trying to make a filter that will be able to filter out actinium that has been purposefully made. Current systems do that in multiple hours. It takes a long time. Actinium has a short half-life, so time is of the essence, and we're trying to make something that will be able to do that filtration system in just a few seconds.